Hello, it is the skittish one, sharing stuff that I like. This weekend, I'm going to be, a couple years ago, when my mother and father passed, the siblings and I, we went and we cleaned out their house, and there are tons and tons of slides. So it's my job. I'm finally getting around to it. I've got the slide scanner. I've used it a little bit, so I'm going to be scanning in slides all weekend, so that'll be fun. But before I do that, I wanted to show you something, if you care. Okay, so one of the first nicer fountain pens I ever purchased was the Kaweco Student. And, I really like the demonstrator look. I don't really love it in the Kaweco Student, but here it is. This is a broad nib. There's a whole story to this. You've seen the Kaweco pens a million times. It's not that interesting. I kind of branched out a little. They're really easy to get a bunch of. So I got this cool red one with the gold nib, gold-plated steel, excuse me, it's not gold, gold-plated steel. You get the accessories, you get this cool little clip. You can have a lot of fun with them, pairing up inks. So, I think everybody does that. You kind of branch out and try these Kawecos. They're a little light. These regular sports are a little light, not really my style. But super fun to experiment with. But so like I said, I've got this student in a broad nib, and broad's not my thing. I tried it a few times. It's not my thing. So what I wanted to do was get a replacement nib and go to a medium. So I was shopping around and I found, replacement nibs are usually about $15. So here's an example of a replacement nib, not for this pen, but just another nib. They come with a little collar, super easy, just unscrew them. It's really easy to do. So look, I'll just pull that out. Look, pull the nib out, put it back in. That just pulled the nib and the feed out. But if I was really careful, I could pull that whole collar assembly out and it'd be great. Okay, you've seen this before. This isn't anything revolutionary. Excuse me. So, but what I found was it was going to cost me $15 for a new nib, which that's fine. That's great. One pen, you just switch the nibs up. It's pretty cool. But I found this Kaweco Student in kind of an older color, this red, for $25. So I could get a nib. This pen cost me what, $55 for the student. A new nib would cost me $15, or I got this Kaweco Student in a medium for $25. So there, it's definitely a Kaweco pen. It is great. I really like the medium. Cost me $25. I found it on a site, in no way affiliated with this site. I'm just sharing it with you. Found it on a site called Pen Savings. All right, little edit there because my printer turned on. So I found it on a site called Pen Savings. They still got some in stock in like fine and medium. I'm in no way affiliated with Pen Savings at all. It was just a great deal. I like to share deals when I find them. There we go. I get a little weirded out sharing stuff like that because I don't want to seem like a shill. But originally when I was showing off some of my my pen hauls, I was like, I can't tell you the seller because I don't want to. I don't know why. That's just how I am. But I get worried about stuff like that for no apparent reason. But anyway, pensavings.com, found this pen for $25. I got some diamine red dragon in it. Looks pretty great. So that's it. I just wanted to share that. And but since you're here, and we're talking about Kawecos, I do want to talk about my favorite Kaweco, and that is this bad boy. So the plastic sports, they're okay. They're a little light. I don't really love them. But these aluminums, these are pretty great. Now, I've never tried a sport AL. I just jumped directly to the piston. And this is a wonderful pen. I really, really enjoy it. Came in this cool case. Came in this cool tin with 32 milliliters of ink. I have so much ink. I don't know how I'm going to use all this ink. But anyway, the point of this was to tell you about where you can get a $25 student That's cool. But while I was here, I thought I'd show off. Of all the Kawecos I have, this is definitely my favorite. Same nib, same nib size, not that different. Still gold-plated steel. It's just the weight of it and the huge capacity. I just really enjoy this one. Or maybe that's just because I spent the most on it, so I'm making my brain feel that way. But yeah, this one's great. Very happy with my medium student. Anyway, there we go. Now I'm off to do a bunch of slides. So have a great weekend.